It is a Monday morning here in Moscow. Thanks for joining us on RT International. I'm Rory Souchet. Syrian armed forces are liberating and retaking towns from jihadists in the North Hama province with the support of Russian warplanes. RT's Murad Gazdiev filed this report from the front line.
Syrian troops have had little to celebrate recently, but that is changing. Nusra Front, or al-Qaeda in Syria, has been driven from yet another town. The victory, though, did not come cheap.
This is what the aftermath of a Russian airstrike looks like. A huge crater in the ground. The jihadists were dug in, reinforced in this town, so it wasn't going to be easy getting them out. What simplified things, though, is that the town is deserted. All the civilians have fled.
Nothing escaped the fighting, but one building fared better than others.
And this is the local mosque. It's been battered, certainly, but you can tell by the fact that it's still standing that it hasn't been hit by any Russian airstrikes, in keeping with the Russian Air Force's promise not to target religious establishments, mosques, even if terrorists are hiding inside.
And here's the irony. Those who profess to fight in the name of God, the jihadists, set up tripwire mines on stairs leading up to the minaret. Syrian troops disarmed 2 such devices.
After intense Russian bombardment from the air, the Syrian military came in to the town from the south, driving Nusra Front and its affiliates out. They've now moved to a village further north. They're holed up there. You can probably hear the shots. That's artillery targeting them.
When Nusra ran, they left almost everything behind.
We found their weapons, including machine guns and other equipment. We took dozens of them prisoner. Judging by how they were armed and dressed, their gear came from Western and Arab countries.
All of a sudden, the fighting got a lot closer to home. Victorious army troops and retreating jihadists began taking wild potshots at each other.
The fighting isn't stopping. The Syrian military is continuing its advance, its offensive, despite the serious losses that they have taken.
Specifically, losses of vehicles destroyed with advanced American missiles given to moderate rebels. Weapons that have found their way into the hands of jihadists. Despite that, the Syrian army is on the march and jihadists on the run. The chase is on. Murad Gazdiev, RT, from Ajtan, Syria.
Russia has now extended its airstrikes against Islamic State to 4 provinces in Syria. The Defense Ministry says the fighter jets have taken out 63 ISIL targets in the latest raids, among them terrorist training camps, ammunition depots and militant strongholds. In the meantime, the Russian President Vladimir Putin has expressed his disappointment over Washington's unwillingness to share information on ISIL positions in Syria.
We hear accusations that our airstrikes hit the wrong targets. If they know better and are committed to fighting terrorists, why not share the data on their whereabouts? The easiest thing to do would be to join our efforts and therefore make their campaigns in Syria legitimate, since we have an official mandate. It's out of the question. We're not going to do that, and our Syrian partners know that.